Electric buses have been a common sight in many major European cities for quite some time now. However, most of these buses are hybrids that switch to diesel or gasoline once their battery runs out of charge. A new experiment has begun in Malaga, Spain, where bus recharging systems have been installed at bus stops. How do they work? When the driver brakes in a designated area and opens the doors for passengers, a hatch in the asphalt slides open, and terminals rise up to connect with the current collectors located underneath the bus. In just a few minutes, the battery can charge up a couple of percent enough to make it to the next stop. This same technology will soon be applied to streetcars as well. Here's another solution to avoid traffic jams during road construction. Build a bridge over the workers. The Swiss Federal Road Administration recently completed an ambitious project. In just a few days, they installed steel structures and laid down the roadbed. Almost everyone was pleased with the result. Except 4 semi-trailer drivers, the climb up to the bridge was too steep for them. But the problem was quickly resolved. The engineers realized that they just needed to extend the inclined parts of the structure, which would reduce the angle. Soon the results of the tests of the updated bridge will be released, and it's possible that this technology will be widely used in the future. Criminals are always up to something. Tracking sensors and explosive devices have become so small that it's easy for a professional criminal to install them under a car. There are also situations where smugglers intentionally attach containers with illegal substances to their own vehicles. The under-vehicle surveillance system can help uncover these schemes. The device comes in 2 versions, stationary and mobile. Both work in the same way. When a car drives over the system, it lights up the underside with bright lamps and scans all the parts for foreign objects. A high-definition camera records the results of each inspection and sends the image to an operator's monitor. This surveillance system will be especially useful near airports, bus stations, and expensive hotels. A 500 m stretch of rubber guard barrier is made up of 92 tons of recycled tires, which could otherwise end up burning in landfills and releasing toxic smoke into the air. Each block requires 56 passenger car tires and a small amount of binding material, making up less than 15% of the block, weighing in at 400 kilograms each. These blocks are perfect for fencing off construction site entrances or separating pedestrian and vehicle areas. Unlike concrete barriers, rubber ones don't crack in extreme temperatures. This makes them a great choice for any city administration looking to prioritize environmental sustainability. The ST2630P truck inspection system makes life easier for customs offices. By scanning semi-trailers as they pass through a special frame at speeds of up to 15 kilometers per hour, the system divides all cargo into 4 categories and marks them with different colors on the operator's screen. Organic materials are labeled in shades of red and orange, while inorganic materials like glass salt are labeled green. Metals are labeled blue and purple, and heavy metals like lead are labeled black. The scanner can penetrate container walls up to 32 centimeters thick, and the system can handle up to 200 trucks per hour. So there's no need to worry about traffic jams. It's better to check the truck to make sure there's nothing on the clut. The Autofuel network of gas stations is becoming increasingly popular in Europe, thanks to its unique service. At these stations, robots have completely replaced humans to fuel up. All you have to do is park at the fuel dispenser and select the type of fuel you want. A robotic arm then gently opens the tank lid with a suction cup, unscrews the plug, inserts the hose, and fills up your tank. The creators of Autofuel so that they came up with the idea of using robots. Because of the rapid developments of household technologies, with high-speed internets and artificial intelligence already a reality, they wondered why people should still have to get out of their car in the cold and rain to pump gas. However, for those who prefer a more traditional experience, there's still manual refueling available. Swiss roads have the potential of generating 55 gigawatt-hours of electricity per year. That's why the Swiss Federal Roads Office is conducted a test on the A13 highway in the canton of the Grisons. The selected section of highway was divided into 3 zones and equipped with different types of photovoltaic panels totaling 90 square meters. The administration plans to expand the project to cover 6 kilometers of road and reach a peak power of 2.2 megawatts. The panels can be easily opened for maintenance or repair of the highway infrastructure. This initiative aligns for the Swiss energy strategy for 2050, which aims to reduce the country's dependence on non-renewable energy sources. There are so many kinds of speed bumps. Some of them are even quite dangerous. But here's one effective solution: Actibump. Comes from Sweden and uses cameras to deter speeding drivers. If a driver exceeds the speed limit, Actibump lowers a few centimeters, providing an unpleasant experience for the driver and discouraging them from speeding on that stretch of road again. Actibump is ideal for areas where traffic needs to be reduced to 50 kilometers per hour. You might think that's not safe enough, but over 100 million cars have already traveled over Actibump without any issues or accidents. The cameras also recognize emergency vehicles, such as ambulances, fire trucks, and rescue vehicles, allowing them to exceed the speed limit without any problems. Here's another product from TAPCO that aims to improve road safety. It's designed to alert drivers who accidentally violate traffic rules, such as driving on the wrong side of the road. The system includes a set of radars, cameras, signs, and lighting that are placed in potentially hazardous areas. Using AI algorithms, the system has a 95% accuracy rate and can warn the driver as well as other nearby cars. The system also sends data to local law enforcement through the BlinkLink system. In addition, red signals are used to make the warnings more noticeable and help prevent accidents. We are in the Viremont Tunnel in Belgium, where specialists from the German company Phoenix Contact have recently upgraded the lighting system. The new system is dynamic, with each lamp adjusting its brightness based on traffic and weather conditions. This might seem strange, but it's important to prevent drivers from being blinded by a tunnel that's too bright at night. The system has 50 basic and 15 special scenarios, including some for emergency situations. The constant light output feature ensures that the required brightness is maintained, even as the fixtures wear and become dirty. The new lighting system is also integrated with the control system for all tunnels in one of Belgium's 3 administrative regions. Last year, there were 1.74 billion cars on the roads worldwide, according to experts at Hedges Company. To put that in perspective, if every person in China had a car, there'd still be some left over. Now, imagine if each of those cars could help solve the energy crisis. Turkish engineers have developed a solution called Enlil. It's the first vertical turbine with smart technology that can harness energy from both natural wind and the airflow created by traffic. And lower can generate up to 1 kilowatts of energy per hour. And its compact design makes it a perfect fit for the current road infrastructure. Last year, the first stretch of road that can charge electric cars while they drive opened in the US. Is only 400 meters long, but it's a major step forward for this type of technology. The Israeli company ElectReon was behind the development, and that technology is also being tested in Germany, Italy, and Sweden. So, how do ElectReon's new generation roads work? Cables and inductive and coils are installed under the asphalts. And if the car is a wireless charging device, it can recharge its battery while driving. It might sound simple, but a lot of hard work goes into making us a reality. For example, ElectReon was able to make a Toyota RAV4 hybrid drive almost 2,000 kilometers without using the internal combustion engine, even though its stated range in that mode is only 68 kilometers. Volvo and Iveco are among ElectReon's partners, and in the future, this type of road could be especially useful for buses and vans. We wish the creators the best of luck.